Hi everybody. I think this is going to turn off on me and I'll have to do a third one. But it's Phil again from Coping with Donald. June 28th, 2025. I have a feeling this is going to be a delayed reaction. It's going to shut off, in which case I'll just start again. We're going to talk about the Jewish people. If you've ever seen the IHIP ladies, IHIP, look them up on YouTube. They are fantastic. As a matter of fact, their optimism that we can survive the Donald Trump era is kind of keeping me alive, to be perfectly honest. And something I've been saying that they just repeated, I think they've said it before. I've always said that Trump doesn't seem to care about Jewish people in the United States, despite his Harvard madness. He does, however, seem to care about the Jewish people in Israel. I'll never understand why. I guess he figures it's a necessity in MAGA world. But it's obvious that Benjamin Netanyahu, who also is a war crimes criminal, let's leave no doubt about that, snapped his fingers. Trump answered. Trump bombed Iran, ensuring that for the next at least 30 years, we'll be having terrorist attacks here in the United States. Thank you very much, Mr. President. One thing about Iranian terrorists, they have patience and they take their time. Could be next year, could be 5 years from now, could be 20 years from now. Something will happen that can be directly tied into this bombing. Now, and God forbid they get a nuclear weapon now. Okay, Benjamin Netanyahu, war criminal, who needs to stay in power to keep himself from going to jail for the rest of his life. Does that sound familiar? We got one of those. I am not going to be accused of being anti-Semitic here, but I am anti-Israeli war machine. I think what they've done in Gaza is completely disgusting. I don't think it helps Israel at all, and I don't even think that the pro-Netanyahu people, that it even satisfies their bloodlust. Israel's going to have to answer to this someday. If they're not on the world stage, then in their backyard, sadly. And it makes me wonder why I started talking about this. I wish I knew how to put this on pause. If I remember why I started talking about this, I will bring it up. But God bless the Jewish people in the United States. There was an article in the New York Post, just a really quick article, now that, they've got a mayoral candidate who might win, who is born in Uganda and all that kind of stuff. And he grew up, socialist or something. Horrors. He wants to help people. Oh my God, this must be stopped. There was a story on page 3 of the New York Post, which I didn't read the whole thing, which is irresponsible journalism on my part. However, 15-year-old and a 14-year-old in a house. The parents, now the 15-year-old apparently went to the 14-year-old's house. There was a gun. I don't know if it belonged to the family of the 14-year-old or if the 15-year-old brought it over with him. There was a gun, and supposedly they were playing. Guess where this is going? The 14-year-old is dead. His father comes home to find him dead. The 15-year-old is going to be charged with manslaughter because they don't think it was intentional. I don't know, as I said, where the gun originated from. I was just too disgusted. And later on, I was thinking, you know what? The country that we live in now, where we're so willing to demonize certain people, if that 15-year-old boy was the son of recent immigrants, or an immigrant himself, and that 14-year-old boy was a white woman, young teenage woman. So we got a 15-year-old immigrant man and a 14-year-old white young woman. Would it just be on page 3 of the New York Post? Without names, without comments, just another story that'll be forgotten. Another gun story we're going to choose to ignore because somehow we think having guns protects us and our families. Another job well done by a gun. No, it wouldn't be swept under the rug. It would be front and center. Front and center. It would be focused as immigrant killing innocent young white woman. And probably the Republicans would take that and run a whole election campaign on it. And pass some sort of a law that doesn't even address guns. Probably more addresses immigrants. And take the name of the young lady and name the law after it. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because we have laws like that. So next time you're feeling good that maybe we're not too racist, think about that. Okay? Not that I want immigrants coming in the country to kill people, white, black, or whatever. But because it's being used by the Republican Party in one of their favorite tropes and the ability to demonize certain peoples, which is really what the Republican Party and MAGA run on. And I guess that's it, because I didn't write down anything else that I wanted to talk about, even though I know I want to talk about something else. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. The young boy who was killed, his mother spoke to the press and said, "This is so horrible. I've never felt this bad. Why did God put this in motion?" Something like that. You know, and she has a good point. God could have prevented it. He could have stopped it. And God chose not to. Why did God choose not to? And again, back to my point, why does God allow Jesus' name to be used in such a hateful way towards so many peoples? So many people, but different groups of people by the Republican Party. Why doesn't God come down and stop it? Recent polls show that the big beautiful bill is opposed by approximately 60% of America. Now that's a landslide, President Trump. You always think your 0.5% wins a landslide. 10%, actually, it's not 10%. It's close to 20% when you see that less than half of the people approve of it. It's basically 16, 18% underwater. It's a bill designed to hurt American people, and American people are waking up to it too late. It not only screws us financially, It traps us into an authoritarian state that we might not get out of, even if we have a government that wants to get out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be signing off for today. Take care of yourself. Good luck. Good luck in the store. Oh, one more thing. When I went to Seattle, yeah, I saw those people. I saw men in dresses. I saw women with mustaches. I saw people that I would look at for a little while and say, I wonder if that's a man or a woman. Who cares what I think? Most of them looked pretty happy being who they were. And nobody hurt me. Nobody hurt me. Nobody came after me. There was a peaceful protest of about 100 people about the whole ICE thing outside of some building. I walked by it. There were police a block away just in case something happened. This is the America we're supposed to have, okay? And not an America where we tell people, oh, you can't exist anymore because we don't like you, and oh, you're going back, as we encourage white South Africans to come in. They're going to come out with a color chart for people one day, I know it. Nah, actually, that's made up. I made that up. That won't happen, I hope. Can you imagine? You have to walk past guards and they have color, how dark you are. I don't even recognize this place anymore. And the worst thing is, with Trump trashing the dollar in order to serve as Bitcoin, we can't even leave. And again, I will vote for Donald Trump. Okay? Hey. Oh my God. You get to leave. We have to stay. Good night. Have a good weekend. It hasn't shut off yet. This is so